Alright, hello everybody and welcome. Today we're going to be doing a little bit different. First we will be playing Planet Crafters for probably 2 hours. Then we're going to switch games. Then we're going to play that game for probably 2 hours. Then we're probably going to switch games again. Because today I got my affiliate stuff completely worked out on Twitch. I'm also going to drink a beer. But yeah, I did go through and I turned ads all the way down. But anybody watching it live will have to deal with some ads. I think I have it set to 3 minutes of ads every hour. Because if I set it any lower, then it preloads ads for people just joining. Which is stupid. Just give me a minute. Pulling up the chat on my phone. Now my phone will obviously go dead during this stream today. So there will be a point in time where I will not have a chat to see without looking manually. What do we got to do? We are almost at what I wanted, aren't we? Yes, we are almost there. Could I speed that up anyway? Yeah, I could place down some more pressure machines. Which means I need super alloys. So let's, car empty? Alright. I gotta eat and drink first. Let's go eat something. We'll go to our super alloy mine first, then we'll go up to the osmium cave. Where am I going? Should we just take everything we need to make another ore extractor for the osmium cave? Probably. Because I know the osmium cave needs another extractor, so we'll actually go there first instead. Alright, first let's go all the way up here. And I do have chat. I think it warns, I think I set it up for 3 minutes before an ad starts to warn everybody that an ad's gonna start. I was trying to make sense of all of it. I watched a little tutorial that they gave me to try and figure it out, but no guarantees there. I don't want to guarantee something that I can't promise, because I'm not sure how all of it's going to work. Huh? Why is it placing with the ground and not the... Oh, I'm confused. Why is it... Why is my camera tilted? Camera should be straight. I don't know, I'm confused now. It hurts my head to think about it. Was there a way here to... No, I want to see a different button. There's a way to mess with something else here. I can't remember how to do it. I mean, I don't know why this is being tilted, to be honest. I'm confused. I don't know what to do about that. I'm gonna replace that one, I guess. I can't wrap my head around whether I was leaned or the building was leaned, but it wasn't flat for some reason. It looked weird. It's hurting my head a little bit. Alright, now let's get our way on over to the super alloy cave. Come on. Drive just a wee bit faster. Just a teensy bit. I've got a Steam screenshot, so we might go and do that other warden key too, since we were already in the cave over there. I forgot to empty my inventory into the car. And drills are filled up with so much shit that I don't need right now. I am so close to unlocking tier 3 drills though, and that fixes so many of my problems. Yeah, I've got to empty these out, or they're not going to fill up with anything at all. Downside of having the multiple drills up here is since I can't make them only mine one thing, I need tier 3 to do that. I am just filling up on all this other crap that I really don't need right now. Like, I've got so much of the other basic resources thrown about through my outpost that I don't think I actually have to mine anything off the ground anymore. I could just go and empty some bases. Alright, so we want to build more of those. Like, as many more as we can place. Put everything in there, grab out all the super alloy. Put everything that's not super alloy in here. We did not get as much super alloy as I thought. That's going to hurt a little bit on what I'm able to actually do. I should put another locker down. That looks horrid. I should have done it like I did that one over there. But I didn't place these things good enough to do that. I don't know, for now we're just gonna put a locker like right here. Yeah, it works. That's just gonna be for other overflow crap that I can't deal with. Alright, let's get these going here. Osmium's gonna be our big hurt here. Yeah, I actually forgot these took osmium too. Oh, that is another drill. And with a 20,000 booster, adding a whole nother drill does do a fair bit. $13.6. 367. Alright, you know what then? We'll place down a bunch of these. Do I have water inside right now? I do. Let's put away all the super alloy. Alright, give me those. Check the lockers for titanium. We'll start emptying with overflow 6. There's trade rocket. Maybe we mess with a trade rocket. What's a trade rocket take? Or is that something entirely different? Spreader. Yeah, I'm not seeing it in here, so it's gotta be at one of these buildings. Super alloy rod. We can do this. We should have everything to do this. I think we're gonna need another nuclear fission reactor though. I gotta sneeze. Sorry about that. Alright, do we have a rocket engine made? Nope, we have a super alloy rod made already. We have a uranium rod. I need 3 circuit boards and the obvious rocket engine. Rocket engine is one of those, 2 of these, and a explosive powder? No, a super alloy. Alright, let's go and place this thing. That gets in the way right there of stuff and things. Why is my thing tilted? I've got controls. I gotta figure out how to fix this. Controls. How do I fix my tilt? It's fixed now. Oh, I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I've got a bunch of Terra tokens. So I can buy all kinds of stuff here. Recipe for smart fabric. Tier 2 storage locker. We're probably about to buy that. A 3x3 living compartment. That would be a total base redesign. That's what that would be. Like a complete and utter base redesign. No little bits. I don't care about RAM. Drones, huh? Alright, well, first things first, I do need that locker. So when it goes up, do I just automatically get the blueprint? Do I wait for it to come back? I am not sure there, okay? All I know is I would love 4 better lockers. Let's see. How is progress going with all the new pressure machines? I mean, faster, but not much. How is power looking? Plenty available. Alright then, well, let's just place down another set here. Grab a bunch of iron. I'll have the Osman make the other ones. I'm just gonna keep placing these for now. All of these will be destroyed. I don't care. Like, I plan to get rid of all of them. I like these 10 here, and I had them very nicely lined up. Yeah, I don't know how I get that thing, if it just wait for it to come back or what. Or did that unlock the ability for me to unlock it? Let me see if that's the case. No. Alright, so that's not how that works. Something else we need to build today is a gas extractor. Where is that? Yeah. We have everything to make one of those right now. I think I want to make 2 of them. We should have the zeolite. Yeah. And I know damn well we have the iridium. Thanks to this whole other overflow locker of iridium. Alright, we want to put just right behind the... Oh, I meant to grab 4 zeolite. I only grabbed 2. We don't use a lot of gas. Like, we only got 3 canisters from the ship, and we have yet to use any more. But yeah, that gives us... That'll have us 8 canisters very slowly over time. Alright, here I am thinking again. I need to quit doing that. Pulsar quartz. I think I just want one of these reactors in the middle of each room for now. I got the second one, and that's monumental amounts of power. These 2 reactors almost make up as much as our 10 tier 2s. Solar panels, they really ain't doing much. It's probably about time we just get rid of the solar panels. I really am just kind of waiting on this, huh? I can't really keep speeding up anymore. I don't have anything else to speed up with. Well then, what about everything else here? Let's check our biomass levels. Nope, that's the lab. Oh, I have to have a biolab 1 and a biolab 2. That I did not think I would need both of. Okay, well, I gotta make a biolab 1. Or a biodome 1. Was not expecting that. Yeah, that's just... We just barely have the stuff for it, too. Alright, well, let's go outside and figure out where we can best connect this thing up. It's the right one, yep. I can't hook to the sides of this. I can only hook out to the other side. I mean, I guess. I really should probably put these up top. But knowing that there's a bigger compartment, a 3x3, like I said, that's a total base redesign. Like, that's me ripping up this room, this room, this room, this room, and all three of these. And then putting a 3x3 here, over here, and over there. It would make my base 1 block wider on each side. And that's, if we're gonna do a total redesign, I wanna have the tier 2 locker first. Alright, then let's see, what can we do? There's all kinds of plants and stuff up there we can go explore. I'm gonna thirst to death, I think. Nope. Sure, let's go explore. We'll take the car for emergency oxygen. I'm gonna go do something we probably ain't supposed to do and that we probably actually can't do. But I'm gonna go try it. Every time I come to this area, there's more greenery. It's awful, I tell you. Having all these roots to help me get around, though, does help. Is that a piece of... It is super alloy that I missed. Common larvas. No, you bitch. Let me back up. Let me up. Damn it. Fell. There's water in here now, too. Damn. I want to go. Man, I really didn't get all the super out. I thought I did a lot better job than this. Every time I come in here, though, I see a couple of pieces. Like I said, I am almost 100% positive this shit don't respawn, so I just missed it. I forget where I was trying to go in the first place now. Oh, you bot bastard. You're gonna make me alt-tab to go deal with you. Alright, fine. Oh, no, Judge is here. Well, thank you, Judge. How's your day going, man? I need more computers. Twitch finally gave me my affiliate today. So I plan to stream, I don't know, 6-8 hours tonight. A bit annoying, but I'm home for now. Oh, well, what happened, man? I don't know if it'll be something I can help with, but I'm here to talk about it if you want to. Let's see if I can figure out a way to get up there. I don't think I can. This is closer than the car. What do I even have in this base? Food. Food and iron. Oh, I'm already out here. I might as well go over to the mines and grab whatever super alloy I can. Grab whatever super alloy I could. Yeah, that shit happens. And it never gets old. Or it always gets old, I mean. I'll just try and relax. That's about all I could say. I mean, I don't know if I'm a very good relaxing YouTuber, but I'm here. I guess it'd be streamer, not YouTuber. It's both, technically. I don't know, I done confused myself. Well, then there you go. Just crack open a... Well, no, you don't drink. You don't drink, you don't smoke. Eat a donut. You don't eat and smoke, then get a jelly donut. That usually makes me happy. Okay, we've got better locker. What does that cost to make? Going to pull up Minecraft. I'm going to be doing a lot of things today. Like I said, I think I'm going to stream. I think I'm going to go for at least 6 hours, but I might go longer. Or I might go less. Depends how night plays out. Like I said, gotta celebrate getting affiliate. Plus, I ain't sure how much more time I'm gonna have to stream stuff. They're really trying to fight for a reason to deny that claim. Now they're going all the way back to my medical records in October of last year, 2024. They just keep going further and further back trying to find a valid reason to deny all my shit. And in October I did have an ER visit, and I'm worried that they're going to try and use that one to deny everything. So if that happens, I will not have as much time to stream as before. Oh yeah, no, they are a bunch of fucking assholes. I'm getting so tired of this shit. Like, the first time they went back 6 months. Then they went back 9 months all the way till January. Now they're going back to October. It's like, you guys are going to go back a full fucking year until you can find something to deny my claim. And it is getting asinine at this point. Because I ain't sure what to. They just keep going further and further back. Sooner or later, they're going to hit a point where, yeah, I had problems. And that's what they did. The last ER visit I had in October of 2024 was about my bad knee, the one I had surgery on. And it was because it was holding fluid from the surgery I had had the year before that. But my knee wasn't blown out, it was just retaining fluid. So I don't think they can use that to deny the claim. But had to get them the EOB, had to go up to a hospital, sign the release records for medical paperwork and all that shit. Now I'm waiting for them to call me back tomorrow to let me know if if they're finally gonna fuck me or if I'm gonna get away again. According to a attorney I talked to that specializes in medical claims and stuff, he said they legally can't go back any further than October, which is the date they wanted. So if this isn't what they can use to deny it, then they shouldn't be able to deny me anymore. So we're hoping that that's going to work out my way. But if they can use it to deny me, that means I'm going to have to all at once, one, go march to my surgeon and he's going to have to release me back to work, which is going to suck. And then two, I'm going to have to rush to find a job. Even if they do deny my claim, as far as I know, they will have to pay me out everything for this whole pending process. They just won't have to pay anything after that. So I'll get a couple $100s if they deny it, and that should hopefully get me by until I find a job. Like I said, I'm just hoping they don't deny it now. I'm kind of just lollygagging about at base trying to wait for this pressure to go up so I can see what these take. Maybe I'll just build some more pressure extractors. Yeah, we'll just build some more. Try and speed it up a little bit further. But yeah, like I said, I was just that whole call with the fucking claims office kind of brought my mood down. Then, like I said, I was checking all my emails and everything, and Twitch had let me know that they're gonna go ahead and let me be an affiliate. So that brought my mood up a little bit. Just trying to look at the bright sides. It's another 10. That's gonna speed it up a little bit more. Alright, we just need to empty out the car and then go for a drive. I think that would be a good, a reasonably good use of our time here. All these are full still. Silicone is not full. Why my chat free? Yeah, this is technically my very first affiliate stream. I made it to where ads don't kick in for at least the first 10 minutes of the video, and I set it all the way down to only 3 minutes of ads every hour because I didn't want it to preload ads for people just joining. And I have it go off as a chat message 3 minutes before an ad plays so people know it's gonna come. I tried to set it up as professionally as I could. But yes, this is 100% my very first affiliate stream. That should be everything. What the hell was that sound? Oh, that's a subscribe. Well, shit. Thank you, Judge. I'm sitting here panicking. What the hell is that sound? Shit. You reminded me. I've got to work on my subscription things. I haven't fully set it up all of the alerts for all that stuff. I did it, Mom! I hit the big leagues! I have a subscriber! Woohoo! Next stop, PewDiePie. Oh, shit. Today's a good day. Even with all the other bad news, today is a good day. You know, while we're here, let's just, where's my button here?
Put down your silver spoon and watch this!
Everybody go and watch him. As much as I am such a great streamer, he is just a tad bit better. You know, just a bit. Okay, he's a lot better. Alright, did I kill my power yet? No. Oh, we're almost there. Just 1333. Food. I need to find something better than my phone to watch chat with, because my phone occasionally freezes when chat doesn't update. And then again, I have like a 7-year-old phone. Stupid technology. I could play some more. I just need things to move. Do I have any more osmium and super alloy? Can I afford to place another one? What about the osmium? Alright, we'll place one more. That uses up all of my resources. Under pressure. Generate more pressure. Shit, I wonder if I got a tab out here. Did I ever set that up properly? My my Twitch names for that stuff? I want subscribers to be called something cool. I don't think I ever set that up properly. No, I don't think I could. I think I was locked out of it because I didn't have affiliate yet. Yeah, I had like tiers and things I had in mind. Like subscribers could be knights and squires, royal advisors, that kind of stuff. That is an osmium store. Where be the Osmio? It's under everything. I didn't see where the other one landed. That one's over in the water. I wish I had the money, Judge. I would go and subscribe to you. I ain't, that one almost hit me. Oh, I'm buried in rubble. But I ain't got shit for money. Alright. Well, if I ever make enough money from this, or have some spare money, I will be heading your way first. I stream for fun because, like, I'm just like you there, Judge. I do this for fun. I've always wanted to do it, but since I've always worked construction or things where I was working 12 and 14, even a couple of times where I was working 16 hours a day in my life, I never had time for it. That was the one good thing with all this knee surgery bullshit, is like I had the time for once. And I actually had a computer that could do it. Because all that money I made, I wish I still made that kind of money, working all those hours and all them jobs, I was able to get a beefy computer. And was finally able to actually pursue my dream. Like, I honestly don't expect to ever really get anywhere with streaming. I don't think I'm entertaining enough. I don't think people like my dumb voice that much, or my dumb face. So I don't expect to ever be anyone's #1 go-to streamer, or, hey look, he just posted a video on YouTube, I gotta go watch this. I would love for it to happen, but realistically, it's just not likely. The odds of that stuff ever actually succeeding, even if you put in 100% effort and keep up with it, the odds of you ever striking it or ever getting an audience are astronomically low. You almost have a better chance of winning a scratch-off ticket. But I find it fun, and I'm going to play the games anyways. And I talk to myself anyways because I'm a weird, creepy hillbilly that gives off Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes. So might as well record it and see if I can make it interesting. I can't find the rest of the osmium that came down with the asteroids. Yeah, if I do ever actually make it, I would love for this to be a full-time job. Osmium rod. Well, how in the shit do I make an osmium rod? Oh, you bitch. Huh. Well, that's just rude. Can I trade for an osmium rod? Sell blueberries and shit like that, but no, God forbid you sell anything I need. Alright, well we're not getting that. That is incredibly far away, because that's our global terraformation number. That's that one, and it doesn't move very fast at all. And I need 36. So yeah, we ain't we're not getting that. Shit. Alright, well, my hopes and dreams have been dashed. Let's go and let me look at the map here. Let's go do some random shit up here. I've never been into all these caves. Let's go that way. With my hopes and dreams shattered of having a tier 3 excavator. Better just go this way. Climb the hill, stupid. I believe I can fly. Ouch. I could not indeed fly. Alright, was it over here somewhere? There's the cave. Alright, we need to go into this cave that always glows red. Man, I forgot how red this cave was. Makes it hard to see stuff. No, come on. Drive on the rocks. It's always just really red in that cave. Oh, we need to go left, I think. Yeah. It's been a while since I've been in this cave. Well, that ship is in the air. I don't recall that being in the air last time I was here. I recall it very much being on the ground. Huh. Is that gonna make it hard to get back in there? Oh, look at that, there's a little waterfall right there. Alright, how do I get into you now? Like, can I just not get into it anymore? No, it's got a ledge up here I can get on. Is that super alloy? That's super alloy. There's super alloy in here. Give me all of this. You said you could hide super alloy from me. Alright, so what is our goals while being out here? Oh, give me that larva. I guess our goals would be super alloy, osmium. If we can find it, we want to find solar quartz. Anything else? There is a lot of this in here. This is good for me. I have like none of this at base. I should have came and explored this cave earlier. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but I didn't. I wonder what game I will play after this. Because like I said, I plan to stream for a long time today, and I plan to switch games a couple of times. I think I want to go, like I said earlier, I think 6 hours is what I'm shooting for. I might go more, I might go less. Depends on how many people are still here after 5-6 hours. Alright, I think I've already searched this loot. This wreck. I don't think I left anything in here. Oh, I told a lie. Oh, I see. Whoops, wrong button. I will take the water with me. So I left basic loot in here that I didn't need. I didn't leave anything important. Yeah, no, I didn't leave anything important. Where did I park? There it is. Alright, throw all of that in there, and where do we want to go now? I think we want to go that way. We just kind of need to drive around. We don't know where anything is at in this area. We know there's big, weird mushroom trees and stuff. I just drove over a box. I will take... That's osmium. I'll take that too. There is another ship here. Okay. What about in the water? Not seeing much. So it's got a fancy ladder. This is a cargo vessel. We'll take all of that stuff. Osmium, fertilizer. Holy shit, that's a good tree. That's 1200%. We will absolutely take that. We'll search around and we'll go out that way. Give me those. Anything under the water. Weird colored water. Not sure why it's red. Huh, I could drink the water. You know, I didn't know that. I mean, I figured I'm in a spacesuit. How the hell am I gonna drink it? But alright. That means I don't need to carry all these with me. It's a good thing my car works underwater. This looks like a big waterfall. It was a waterfall. Am I back? No, this area doesn't have a ship in the sky, so I'm somewhere else. Well, let's look around for some loot. Oh, I don't have any bombs on me. I forgot to make those. Fucking nitrogen cartridge. I ain't ever seen one of those. I forgot to bring explosives with me. It looks like this probably just connects these two areas though. So I'm not too pressed about it. But we'll look into getting some explosives made. Over there is this ship again. As well as a box. Give me that, and all those. Alright, where else can I go that I've never been? I think I've mostly explored the planet. I'm not sure though. how well I explored it? Not very well. I'm missing a bunch of gold chests. How does one get car back over there? Well, I have got a phone call. Is that an important number? Kinda. Alright, I'll be right back then. Sorry about that. That was a halfway important call. It's from my bank, so I just need to make sure it wasn't anything goofy going on with my bank account. Like I even forgot to pause the game. All right, well let's get out of this cave then. Found a bunch of super alloy in here. Man, I need to make headlights for my vehicle at some point. Maybe we make vehicle headlights when I get home. Oh, there's a sandstorm outside apparently. You know, it's been a while since we've had a sandstorm because we got the terraformation level up so high. Well, that is just a very small area to fit through. Machine Optimizer 2. Let me out of here. Alright, there's a box right there. Let's see what's in the box. What's in the box? Nothing I care about. We need food. I didn't bring a lot of food with me. I brought water. In hindsight, that was a poor idea. Nope, go where I want you, damn it. Shit ton of waterfalls in this area and stuff now. I don't hardly recognize where I'm going. And by don't hardly recognize where I'm going, I mean I have no idea where I'm going. Well, there's still ice in this cave. There's a box up here. Osmium rod. Ooh, sweet, we can make a tier 3 drill. We can only make one. But, that is still a tier 3 drill. That one will probably go in the osmium area. That seems like it'll be where it's most needed right now. Oh, I feel like I might get lost in these caves. And die. We'll just try not to have the dying part, but I'm definitely gonna get lost in here. waterfalls. Okay, I don't know where this is. Yeah, food level low. Food level low. You know what else is low? My nuts. That wasn't obvious where I was going. Box. Petri dish. Oh, well. You know, that sucks. Because of where we're at. Yeah, I need to go back to the car. Hey, that's my car you're hitting. Now, I think those are super alloy. Yes, they are. Oh! My bones. I got hit by an asteroid. I got hit by another asteroid. Let me in the car. The car is safe from asteroids, right? Let me off of this ride. So only a couple of those actually carry super alloy. The rest of them don't have anything. No, car is not safe from asteroids. Ouch. So much super alloy though. Yeah, I wish that happened while we were at home, though. Because now they're all strewn about in this grassy area. Man, we got hit by quite a few of those. And look how fast they despawn. That one despawned as we were clicking on it, man. The rest are probably all despawned. There's still a couple pieces from the last few asteroids. I do wish I could make those stay on the ground just a little bit longer. Do any of these trees have food? Weird ass alien. Can I eat a bug? No. Well, I don't care. Alright, we are without a doubt going to die before we get home. Yep. We're pretty far away, too. Yeah, we're pretty far away. Well, that sucks. Now I gotta fly all the way there to go and get my car. All because I got hit by multiple asteroids. There's a sandbar? Alright. Thought that was a wave at first. Gotta think here. We did find a osmium rod. So we can... I'm gonna stop in here and eat some of the food that's in here. So we can make one. Just one. Extractor. I think the osmium cave is the most important place to put it. I'm just trying to think here. I'm like, I can't come up with anything better. Everything is using osmium and superalloy. They're both really about equal of importance. But worst comes to worst, I can actually make my own superalloy. Like it is a craftable resource. I can't make osmium. All right, let's head home here. I wish this place would quit being sandy. Just having to drive through a storm every time is aggravating. So we'll go home. We'll gather up all the stuff to make this extractor. Then we're going to go and place it. So let me grab all this other stuff and put it all away. At least we found a good amount of superalloy while being out and about. That's always good. Found so much that we actually got overflow. Put away the osmium, iridium, uranium. We got some rocket engines we can use later. We got petri dishes. Our random chest is full. Nothing to decode for now. Alright, well, we go back to use the other random chest I placed. Put that away, put that away. More superalloy. Iron. Drink a bottle of water. Isn't that 300%? Yep. We've got a seed. Man, I had a lot more in here than what I thought. We only need 2 bottles of water. The rest can go somewhere else. We found a lot more rocket engines than I thought we found while we were out and about. Like, I knew we found a couple. I didn't know we found that many. I wonder what kind of storm that is. I hear it outside. Okay, now let's gather up everything we need for that, whatchamacallit, tier 3 extractor. We need an iridium rod, and then 3 of these. Oh, it's just a sandstorm. Alright, first things first, osmium. Let me up you, damn it. Yeah, I ain't taking the car down in here again. It acts weird. And you do use up a fair amount of power. That'll be a box of just osmium. That's the only downside of the tier 3 extractors is they have a much smaller inventory, but they do only gather one resource. So it's one of them win some, lose some situations. If you have the resources, you would ideally just place a couple of those. But if you don't care about getting all the other extra stuff, then you would just place more of the tier 2s. But yeah, ideally I would upgrade all my stuff to tier 3s. Alright, the map has altered itself after all this terraforming. This is no longer a solid rock wall. We are now able to drive completely through it, and that takes us to the waterfall area. I know there is boxes and stuff out here. I know somewhere out here is some gold boxes. I want to go up there though. I'd like to go and look at this stuff up here. Apparently my car did not want to go up here though. It don't get a choice though. Now hold up, there was a whole ass asteroid right there. I know because I grabbed iridium out of it. Where the fuck did the asteroid go? You just don't turn asteroid into tree. Even the base is underwater now. Whatever, I looted everything out of here. I think. Man, I'm glad I came and got all the iridium from this asteroid before it went away. But damn, I didn't think it was gonna go away. Alright, well, which ledge did I leave a base on? That's what I mostly came over here for, was to check the base and see what I left in it. There it is. Then I gotta figure out where I left the car. That one's already empty. So I already started emptying this shit out. No, not much in here. I bet I could make that jump. I was wrong. Not quite. Alright, well let's see. Our car will be over here on the other side of this plateau. We need to get our car all the way up here and we need to follow the crater edge around. There were some caves and stuff we couldn't go into before that should be completely open now. also do a little bit of exploration, but I ain't sure about it. Come on, go up everything. Here's one of the caves. Let me just go see what's inside of this one. That's just a hole in the map. That's just a weirdly green piece of aluminum. Okay, this is the zeolite cave. Nothing I have to worry about here. We can go back to base. I can pull up that screenshot. We can try and find the other, what's it called? Alien place. Hydration low, hydration low. Well, go fuck yourself. There you go, you happy, gang? I hope it's happy because I just realized I forgot to bring any kind of food with me. There was none in my base over there. Okay, here is one of the other places that I could not get into before. It looks to still be thawing out. Very slowly. I can see it inching down right now. So I can't quite get in here yet. I can get around it a little bit. Yeah, it's very slowly going away. I think this is also very slowly coming down. Oh shit, I fell in a pit. Hey, look, there's fish. Jokes aside, I fell in a pit. I don't know if I can... Oh, it will let me get out. I thought I was gonna die in that pit. Man, it's fucking dark in here. Man, what a boring crate for how hard this place is to get to. Is there anything in this water? There's underwater caves. Oh, we're gonna die again. I'm gonna be lost. What the fuck? There's a base in here. Who the hell made a base here? This would have been fun to explore before it was flooded. I won't surrender. I won't let myself be taken by this cold and dusty planet. I will look everywhere. I will even dig deep to find resources that will allow me to get off this hell. I need to find materials to craft a rocket and build a launch platform. Without a multi-tool, everything takes so much time. I have to prevail. I won't give up. I won't surrender. Icarus, 3042. And he's been on this planet for a few years at this point. I got to give Vlad credit. He don't have a multi-tool like us, like he just said. And also, when he was here, the planet was covered in ice. Did I bring that oxygen canister with me? No. But I can't grab all this osmium? Well, fuck you then. The self should not exist. That's what we have been told since we were born. We live as one. We, the Wardens, are one, united without individuals in the group. Can this concept of a group even exist if there are no entities? But when your own existence is threatened, when when yourself can disappear, how can one really be selfless? Is the urge to survive really incompatible with selflessness? I don't know. Either way, I know we are about to die. Hopefully it takes us to the crater edge and not home. Yes, crater edge. If it took us home, that was going to be a... let's get the rest of the oxygen while we're here. That would have been a completely fucked mission. Like, it would not have been well. I don't have any food here, right? No, yeah, I have no food. Alright, let's go get in the car and start working our way back towards base. I need air upgrades and stuff before I can do all that. This is a different cave. That's one of the caves I was gonna drive over towards if I went to this one first, because it was the big one. You know, thanks to our air breather and everything, we lasted a lot longer than I thought we would. We got a lot further down there. But I did not know that there was an underwater cave network there. I don't know a lot of things. The things I do know are usually very distant, few apart. Just get off the rock. Alright, well, let's just go this way then. I don't think there's anything over here I need to worry about. Yeah, I don't think so. There's a box. We're gonna look at the box. That's a good box. That is a good box. It could have been a better box. Could have had an osmium rod, but it was still a good box. I've been to that already. This looks like edge of the map. Yeah. I've been here already. Yep, empty. Alright, let's get back up there to the car. There's birds here. Is the car up further? It's gotta be. Alright, hopefully this cave. Was it this cave? One of these caves I could get home by going through it. It was this cave. I'd say I remember blowing one of them open. This cave was not full of water last time. Matter of fact, this cave was mostly full of ice and sealed off. Osmium rod. That is I need to bring explosives. I forgot to make them while I was at base. Well, that is a second tier 3 extractor. Osmium rod. I have no explosives. Man, I really wasn't prepared for this, huh? I'm going to starve to death again here in a second. I need to quit exploring. I need to head home. Yeah, I need to get home. Hopefully there is a way home. This cave was full of ice last time. I don't know how to get home. Slightly problematic. I don't think I can get home through this cave anymore. Yeah, I don't think I can. The what's it called? Not geography. Geotraphies? I don't know, something. Basically, the land's changed. Geography? No, that ain't. It's something like that. It's some geo something or other word. Oh, let me up. Fine, let's try backing up it. I know backing up it works because the reset key pushes you backwards. So this wasn't the way home. Wrong cave. What's gonna be the fastest way? I'll tell you what's not gonna be the fastest way. Falling into this fucking crater. Oh, there it went. Well, with that, I think we are screwed again. And it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get this car out. Yep. No! Well, I ran out of food. Game bugged. Alright, give me a second here. I hate that bug. Makes whole screen blue. Alright, we gotta go find our car. Oh, that wasn't too hard. Alright. Let's go this way. No, why'd you have to flip the car around? Take me up the cliff the cheat way. Just keep hitting the reset button. Hit the unstuck button enough times and I'll get out. Alright, that was the cheapest, cheesiest way I could possibly cheat out of there, basically. I need to get home. So we got osmium. What other things do we use a shit ton of that we need? Super alloy. I drove right past that crate, I know. It's not like me. I would like to not die another time. See, my lake don't have fishes. Alright, let me get a drink here. Food. Trying to think. Why is my base leaking? It's just the biolab. The biolab is leaking for some reason. Well, that's fucking weird. So this one's not leaking. This one's not leaking. Oh, it is kinda right here. I don't know. But it's really bad in this room. Even gets dark. Whatever, just empty out the inventories here. Let's check the rocket. We want one of them. So a mutagen, tree bark, bacteria, 2 super alloy. Kind of lost my words there. Mutagen, super alloy, rocket engine. Inside we have bacteria sample. We should have tree bark. Well, I know if we get tree bark actually. Mark biodome 2 over there. Is that everything? 2 super alloy was needed, not 1. Alright, that one. Just use my expert rocket launching skills here. Yeah, I didn't turn it sideways enough. Now we got seeds and spores in the air. Alright, what else do we need to do then? That destroys items, we don't want that. That's kind of useful, but not right now. Let's, I want to make one of these new storage lockers. I want to see what all the hubbub's about. That's more than twice, ain't it? 5 across. That's 8 across. 8 across and 10 wide. This is 5 across and we got 5 across and 7 wide. So yeah, this is significantly bigger. Oh, I see what I was doing. So yeah, 2 and a bit lockers worth. 2 and a bit. What to do? Turn it into data? Virtualize a physical item? That's some sci-fi shit right there. But then again, I am on a planet and I did terraform it by just placing down a couple of small machines, and next thing I know, the whole planet changes. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Alright, well, let me see then here. What else can we do right at this moment? I think... Let's see. Where do I put trees? I can't put that in there. Where the hell do I put a tree at? That ain't it. Do I put them in here? No. I don't know where I put tree seeds. Alright, well, let's check our satellites then. We've got 1 oxygen rocket, 4 heat rockets, 20 pressure rockets. We got the GPS, map information 2. Alright, I'm just not sure where to go from here. Everything else is kind of really far away. Ooh, I know what I can do. Alright. That key goes in here. Forgot to empty out the car, and we'll go find that other place. We'll take stuff with us to look. We'll take air and food. That's what I was trying to get out. I just couldn't find my words. This locker. Put both of these in there. Take those out. Need water again. Ah, shit. Alright, get in the base. I don't feel like dying to asteroids again. It'd be like World War III out there. Maybe a little bit more violent. one hand, I want to go out there for super alloy. On the other hand, that is death. Teleporter, huh? Well, that's not a terrible recipe at all. I want like 3 of these. Actually, let's grab this out of the overflow chest. Then we need 3 super alloy rods. There's 1. That would be 2 right there. Alright, we've already seen how fast this stuff disappears, so we need to gather. Oh, that's a lot of asteroid storms today. That one's a osmium asteroid storm. These ones, only like 3 or 4 fall. They're much safer. I won't be afraid to be out here grabbing super alloy. Just gotta see if there's any more. I think everything else is already despawned. On me base, huh? Alright, well, I don't see any more super alloy. I need 1 more super alloy rod, though. Then 3 obsidian. I don't have a butterfly place yet. I've been collecting the bugs. Alright, we got 3 in there, and then we want 1 inside the base, don't we? I think so. I think we do. These will eat my power up a little bit. Looks like we may have to go and set up a miner at the pulsar quartz. There is a teleporter. And yeah, these will be making everything we do significantly easier. Grab a couple of pieces of iron with us. Alright, I'm gonna go up here first. This is gonna completely reduce and remove our travel time. Give me a couple of foundations here. Yeah, we'll put it to the left here. You were just green a second ago. You were just green. Is it you? Quit spawning butterflies there. Oh, I didn't need that main platforms. I thought this thing was bigger. That's how you spell that, ain't it? Yeah, Osmium mine. I guess I don't need that. I can use space. And I am home. Okay, next we need to put one at the what you call it here? Super alloy mine. Then we need to make some of the tier 3 miners and go towards our pulsar quartz and put one there. We are using up all of our pulsar quartz. Now, why are you placed weird? Because that one is placed really weird. Alright. Slightly aggravating. Whatever. I'll worry about looks later. Home. Now we get some food here. Water. Now the next one we need to carry the stuff to have a mine on us too. So we need an additional super alloy rod. Alright, well, I'll take one from here. That gets the super alloy rod, then we need an osmium rod, iridium rod, and we need some titanium. Where was that? It was over here. It was this place. I remember. It's much further away though. We're getting close to the 2-hour mark, which means I will go ahead and we will switch games. Let me think about that for a second. Give me a second here. I need to go to here. Actually, I don't even need to do that, do I? I can just run a poll on Twitch. Now, why is that not working here? Slash poll. All right, let's see. Oh, what other games do we have here? What should we put for number 5? Okay. Now I have a poll on Twitch. If we don't get any responses, I will pick a game at random. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I need those, I think. Put too many things away. Need to turn left. Getting off track. Where are we? I need to go further left still. I need to go much further left. That's fine, we need to be down here. I'm looking for... I thought I had a base here, but I don't. But anyways, here's the cave we're going to. So we need to put a miner right here. What do you mean I can't mine for pulsar quartz? Can I not mine for pulsar quartz? Anybody in chat know more about this game than me? was under the impression I could just set up a mine somewhere in here and get quartz. Yeah, that does not seem to be the case. Okay, well then, I have no idea where I get more pulsar quartz. That one worries me a little bit, because I've been using them, and I've been using them rather aggressively. Okay then, well, that foils that plan. A lot. I figured I could mine for osmium and zeolite. I thought I could mine for quartz too. Well, I am here. I could set up a uranium mine. I think I would rather use the other cave though. The other cave is not flooded. Whereas this one is a partially flooded uranium mine. Let's see if I have anything on here. I'll figure it out later. We'll go set up a teleporter and a thing at the uranium mine instead, I guess. And then it looks like we'll be playing Drive Beyond Horizons next. Okay, where are we? I gotta go out that way first. And it should be up over this hill down to the right. Well, that's flooded. I hope the uranium mine's not flooded. No, it's dry. Had me worried there. I don't typically need a lot of uranium. There went my power. Which means I've got to go home and use more of my pulsar quartz to make another reactor. Sorry if you hear any little bit of munching or anything. I am eating. I'm gonna get to base, I'm gonna place this reactor. And then we're gonna probably have like 5-minute break while I use the bathroom and get something to drink, that kind of stuff. And then we'll start back up. And I'm obviously not going to shut the stream off or anything. I'm just going to put my be right back screen right on really quick. Might figure out how I might just run an ad while I go and do it. I'll figure out how I can do that. I would assume it would just be like a slash option like with the polls. But I'm not certain. Okay, we need a little bit of super alloy. Pulsar quartz. That's the teleporter I just tried to build. We will put this one right here. Okay, we have power back. Alright, I suppose I'll say the outro for the YouTube half of the audience. And then we'll start switching games around and stuff. So I hope everyone has a good day, a good night, and a good life. And take it easy out there, y'all.